My god. Alright, well, I'm live, and I'm gonna do it quickly. I am not in the mood. I just came back from studying. I'm not doing my dailies. I'm doing the event, and I'm out. This is gonna take way too long. 6 hours. Hello, Anime Shrimp. I'm in a very bad mood today. I am not gonna be happy during this stream. No happy Andy, only sleep deprivation Andy. Oh my god. I literally did like a calculation. This whole thing in total takes 2 hours. You have to add a few extra minutes because of this freaking loading screen. And that means I have to go to bed at roughly around 12:45 in the morning. And I have an exam at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. I am going to actually shoot my teacher's head off if only guns were legal in Australia. I blame Electra. I blame Electro as well. Electro and I were playing Mad City on Friday. That was not the smartest move. We're not the smartest people. My god, it's so pretty, is what I would say if I was in the right mood. Wait till you get sleep? Yeah, I have to if I want to pass.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So,
I'm not even going to be able to get the
jobs
weapon. And the weapon's pretty.
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windblume Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild.
Freaking rip.
Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves.
Sounds like a real
Even
NPC.
the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Yuck.
Ew. Gross.
Exactly.
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Woo! Sucrose? What is wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long.
No, not help like in the Windblume sense. It's just... How do I explain?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
I'm dying inside.
Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windblume Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Nice
God,
one.
sounds like a nightmare.
So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen. I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role.
If I were you, I'd just jump off the Venti statue.
Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Oh, drugs.
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
That is creepy.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Darn, Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, look at that face. So smug.
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy.
Well, don't come to me, man. I have an exam tomorrow, and I'm doing the frickin' windblume after studying for 4 hours.
Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy. Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay?
You're fasting? Why are you fasting?
Does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way.
Why couldn't windblume just
Have you ever
end in
planted a
week
fruit
from
seed
now?
and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it.
Good luck on my exam. I'm gonna die.
For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy,
Hi.
I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people,
I'm just hearing nothing
I
from
have to
this
find
lady.
ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windblume Festival and all.
What subject? Math.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But
Can
if
we go
even
home?
you don't know how to approach this...
I don't care.
Really? You have a plan?
Oh yeah,
Well,
totally.
if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway. But
I'll help with the
if
sleeping.
things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude
when
and
every
love,
day.
after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Be right back.
Bye bye.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt?
I'm going to actually cry. Oh hey, Kale. Dude, I'm battling
Let's go say
Kale's
hi.
depression right now. It's like she passed it on to me through pulls. I pulled her recently, and then freaking I just gained her depression. Because I am so upset right now at the fact that I had to study, and then I have to do this. For the record, I don't even want to do it. I want to go to bed, but Genshin has got me in such a bad addiction, I'm gonna cry. I didn't even
Hey,
read what Koala
hey!
said. Crying.
Hey, you guys. What are the chances?
You were staring into
So
space just now.
low.
Something.
No, don't worry. I'm fine.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir
is-
shop over there.
Incredible.
While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and
Kazuya,
receive
Shao,
a
and Skirmish will
supreme
comfort- They better
blessing.
freaking comfort me.
And what does these things refer to?
If they don't comfort me, I'm quitting Genshin.
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends.
Okay, find a flower that isn't of this world. Look for Lumine's flower. Find a guide who will never get lost. Paimon. Find one who would never lie. Venti. Find a legend that never ends. Zhongli.
So,
Done.
4 things in
Done.
total.
Done.
Here, have a
I've,
look.
I've done it. I've done it. No need.
I asked a
Goodbye.
lady who owns the
We're
store
ending
about
now.
it,
Goodbye.
but she said that she didn't know anything
Can
about
I
any
have your
paper slips.
account? Of course you can. If you pay me like 3,000. No, I'm kidding. If I ever quit Genshin, it's going to animation. Oh my god, hi Sucrose. Welcome back. We have
Hi
more
there.
women.
Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
Oh yeah, that book.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Incredible.
Um,
Incredible. Incredible.
do you know her?
Yes.
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Incredible.
Hello.
Hi.
Me, these are my two different moods whenever I talk to someone. When I meet up with Ace every like 2 years or something. No, I'm kidding. When I meet up with Ace no, not Ace. If I meet up with a friend that I last saw 5 years ago, this is my reaction will be Cole's. If I meet up with my crush, this is my reaction. This is also my reaction to my crush. If he's watching this stream right now, I'll be upset.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real?
Stop caring about it and let's all just go to bed.
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively.
Me when crush asks question, yes.
But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything. The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination.
It's child confirmed.
Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that.
You tell your crush about your my crush found my channel. I didn't tell him. He found it.
Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
That's a great take. I love it.
Exactly.
Incredible.
Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales.
It's Venti, confirmed.
So this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering.
Thank you. Someone's on the same page as me. Let's all go to bed. Let's all go to
Her
bed.
guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more.
What? Why are we so zoomed in on her face?
Will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well, yes. I
You
mean,
love Venti,
if
so does Electro.
possible.
Well,
Then
not anymore, but
what
like
would
he
you
did.
wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a better personality.
Anthrophobia be like.
Uh-huh.
Social anxiety be like.
Huh?
Me be like.
You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
Your supportive friends be like.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do,
Child with like stage 4 depression be like.
Kale!
That one obnoxious friends be like.
I know that voice. It's...
Oh my god, get her out of my sight right now. I can't care less about
Kale!
right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected.
That one obnoxious friend who just can't read the room be like.
I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing
I have
well?
no eyes.
Did
I'm
you
kidding.
finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Incredible.
Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
You're a frickin' idiot, Paimon.
A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in
I
Mondstadt.
know, read the manga.
So ever since my Alizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell
My
them all
God.
the news that I've been cured.
You wanna know something incredible? In the manga, because there's a Genshin manga, right? In the manga, Kole is a freaking edgelord. I don't know if you knew that, but in the manga, this is how she talks. She goes, something like, "You want to kill me, right? Because I did all these things. So kill me!" That's literally what she says in the manga. That is just not even a joke. That is what she says in the manga.
Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I
No,
take
it's
Kale
not.
for a walk around town?
Actually,
I'd like to
fine.
show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
What's the manga? I'll look for it for you. It's about Kole. It's Kole's story. It's Kole's story, essentially. It's Kole and Diluc's story. Like, if you... Damn, who heard her? Someone that my friend Sims for.
Of course. Fine by me.
You're gonna hate this one character afterwards.
Sure, go right ahead.
And then you see him in Genshin and you're gonna be like, oh my god. That was me.
Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Rejected.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
Bye-bye.
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure. No problem.
Awesome.
Goodbye.
See you later then.
Bye. I can't care. Right now. Not right now.
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope?
No, you won't be able to cope.
I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation.
I felt that on a personal period. Same. Same, bruv. Oh my god.
I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people.
Dude, her depression is still hitting her. That sucks, man. Amber should get some therapy.
It's nearly time! Let's
Sino,
go to the
love,
gate
where
and
are
see
you?
if they've arrived.
We're Sino. And we're gonna hear Elliot Gindy's voice today. This is the last event we'll ever hear Elliot Gindy. This is the last event we will ever hear of this man. Of this man. He will never appear ever again. I mean, Tainari will, but not the voice actor.
They're dandelions, of course.
God rest his soul for all the for all the hundreds of children he harassed.
Hope you enjoyed the Windblume Festival.
I shouldn't be saying this on stream. I will get banned. Yep, look who's here. Oh!
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I don't know, you can barely see anyone.
I
I'll
mean, it's
see.
understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Oh, look who it is.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra.
Good job. Good job. We are so proud. We are so proud of you.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra. No?
I am going to quit this game. No, I'm kidding.
Tainari, Sino, over
Oh,
here!
he looks so sexy from this angle.
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Oh my god, Daddy's Sino.
And who's this young lady?
Dude, get out of here. Don't get out of here. No, don't even come close to Sucrose, man.
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met.
Don't ever call her master ever again.
Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
It's not even an exaggeration, it's just truth.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
They both have green hair. Dude, him and Albedo would be best friends. What is this haircut?
Yep, He's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumero Academia. He's really famous in Sumero as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions.
It's because these two are gay, aren't they?
And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed.
Yeah,
We're
they're
not here
gay.
in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
They are gay.
Keep me company?
I'm.
But it was you
it
two
is-
that insisted on coming.
You mean furry still?
Kale is very important to us. We
Yep,
felt
they're gay.
obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
They are gay. No, nothing can unconvince me now. They are gay.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
Shut up. You're a child. Shut your mouth. This is such parent
about your
father
wife,
father
though?
moment.
What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
Dea's there.
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and two especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
Oh, can we please get Albedo to meet
I
Tanari
was
right
just
now?
going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
The way my jaw dropped. No joke.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too!
This is probably the
Great!
greatest
The more the
interaction.
merrier.
This is probably the greatest interaction I've ever seen ever in Genshin Impact. Unless Kazuha and Scaramouche meet, then that's a whole different story. But right now, this is the greatest interaction ever, and my mood is just boosted. Until I fail the test tomorrow.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait!
Oh, please, no. Paimon and my brain is gonna
Can we
fry.
hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Yeah, can we talk about food?
Oh.
Or sleep?
As it happens,
Stop.
I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt.
I'm gonna cry.
I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
Shut up. This is Kale's teacher. You get out of this. Stay. Stop. Bro's getting jealous of Sucrose right now.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
Crying,
What
sobbing,
new
pooping,
identities?
peeing.
Mine was Adventurer Sino,
I'm gonna
skilled
kill
desert
myself.
explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician.
I'm gonna kill myself. That is no. Who came up with these? Who came up with these?
Very much so.
Someone clip that right now. That is the goofy. No. Stop.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Wow, very funny.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
What is a girl name that matches with the name Amanda? Oh no.
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Oh my god, please stop.
Okay,
I have a test
I got it.
tomorrow. I've had enough of the nerve.
But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket,
Oh god.
it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
I'm going to jump off a cliff. No, I've had enough of this. Good job, Albedo. You're drawing it. We're so proud of you, bud.
Then please, allow me to help.
Point a gun. Point a Glock, point a pistol with a silencer, point an MP5, point an AK-47 into my brain right the frick now.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct?
I want like if I end up editing this for like Andy's like frustrated moments, I want there to be a compilation of all of Elliot Gindy's haters.
If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later.
I will cry. Please,
But
I've had enough.
before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
I've had enough. Please. Stop! Oh my god. One of them to good property, blah 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 blah. Figure blah 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 blah. What?
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Hardly. Rather,
That's hot.
I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician.
Shut up, you can sing.
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
You're not included.
That's why it's called tagging along.
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician I'll approve. Thank you.
Crying.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
I've had enough. No.
And
No
Paimon
more
will
fun.
take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided.
I've had enough already.
Sucrose and I will bring the
been
three of you to your inn
less
for
than
a
an
quick
hour.
rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Okay, I can't wait to make out with Albedo. This is what I'm like when I'm too tired to even do the event. My brain is worn out. I should have, like, drank coffee.
Hey, Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure. Come. Would you like anything else?
Do we,
No.
want anything else? Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best!
It's okay, Paimon. I might be in a bad mood, but I still love you.
Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a windblume. No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
All right. Just a moment.
Oh, that was great. If that was a windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
I'd rather not. I want to go to bed. Is there a TP? Please tell me there is. You know what? We should change the characters to everyone relevant. I hope there's no combat, otherwise we are so dead. Because Sino is not built. Tainari, where is he? Where's Tainari? Tainari, who else is there? Sucrose and Albedo. Oh, I don't have Albedo. Oh. Alright.
Let's go gather some samples.
Shut your freaking mouth. You're going to jail. Calm down, bro. We'll just use these guys. I don't have Albedo because he decided not to come home. And I'm saving up for Kazuha. Paimon is my niece from now on because my boring sisters refuse to make me one. Good idea. Paimon is my... Paimon will be my... Yeah, there we go. This is not a camp.
All right, looks like we're all here.
How long have you been standing there?
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
Stop simping.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
This guy needs an ego check.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Let's go to bed. I'm tired. Good no. Yeah.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish.
I've had enough of food, please.
Here in Mondstadt,
Someone in the chat is
we're not
fasting.
quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the
Mommy
forefront
flavor.
through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
Someone in this chat is fasting, you guys. Shut up about food.
I liked it a lot.
Incredible.
I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
Are you hungry, Anime Shrimp? Are you hungry yet?
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
Something's wrong. She's sick again.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Paimon doesn't walk. I think you're hallucinating. I think you're high.
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
I'm gonna guess Klee, but she's red.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Oh no, I'm scared.
No? Not funny?
I didn't even know that that was a joke. Very funny.
Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Oh, I get it. Very funny. Very funny.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Good night, guys. We are done stream. No, I'm kidding.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
No,
What hypothesis?
that Paimon walks.
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject!
That's a joke. I'm laughing. I am also laughing.
Anyway,
I'm laughing
by
so
your
hard right
logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something? Hey! Not you two!
It's okay, Paimon. I love you. You're laughing that you forgot a lot. Same here.
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Sorry, mate.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
This sucks, man. I'm so
You seem
sorry,
much
mate.
cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
Very funny.
It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep,
Wow,
it's
of
true.
course you'd know. You're his
Sometimes
boyfriend.
when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
Sino has been through a lot, man.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce
Why has this
myself.
become Gojo?
Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
Why is she just standing there?
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter.
I know, right?
Interesting.
So funny that I keep
I
forgetting
want to learn to do
laugh.
that too.
I
No.
think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose.
Stupefied? What the heck is wrong with you? Get out
well,
right
by
now.
the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Okay, but imagine Sino speaking Arabic. Doesn't he speak Spanish?
Oh, well,
I know that Sino speaks
Lisa once
Spanish.
told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
You don't need to do that. Just cut this event short and I'll be so happy.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
If you cut this event short right now, I guarantee you all of you guys except will replace, like, probably I'll Sino on the list.
Kale Lily.
Okay.
What?
Kale's Windblume. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt.
Very funny.
There's
Ha, ha,
also
ha.
cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
How do we laugh? We laugh politely. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
If I was Sino, I would have cried.
Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return.
Incredible.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Incredible.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
Very nice.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Of course. Oh my god. It's 12 in the morning. I know it's 12 in the morning. You don't need to remind me, Grace.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before? And that is why I am proud to call you my friend.
Exactly.
When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the
Kyle?
Irodori
I also
festival.
want to see her meet Kyle.
He
I
told me
think
that
that'd be cool
Calx
too.
was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
The cow.
You mean
Oh!
He's a friend of yours?
I know who Calx is.
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
Well, we found him.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story.
Oh, man, I
It's
feel like
always a
Holly would be
pleasure to
jealous
meet
of
a fan.
Kyle. That'd be funny. Imagine if she were.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels Somewhat unusual.
I've had enough
Please,
of this.
just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You're so mean, Tainari.
You didn't have to say all that.
That's so mean. I love the comic where Kale and Kaya play. What kind of comic did you download?
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now. All of us.
My dear friend, what
Our
kind of
conversations
comic
have been
did you
deep
download? If so,
and interesting.
if you know what it is, please
And
send it to
Sino,
me.
your passion for this game is
Don't,
indeed
actually.
one of a kind.
I'm kidding.
I can see it in your eyes.
I am kidding. Please. I'm kidding. I'm sure it's that one panel of the manga near the end where Kaya and Kale have a great time near the statue. Yeah, sure, we can call up. Hurry up and make your account. I am literally free for the next like 2 months.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
Have you seen this man's ears? Do you see how tall and large they are? He can hear you.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
To Sino, it's not.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
You can only do it when my parents aren't home? That's fine.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
Nut jobs? Excuse me.
I see.
This game is for 12-year-olds.
So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
You cannot say nut jobs in this game. This game, mostly 12-year-olds and above play it. Don't say that. That is
my jokes?
purely inappropriate.
You like them?
I do.
You are the first. I like the cryo slime one, but not
Really?
these.
I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
I might get a laptop, hooray!
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
Oh no, something's burning.
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Oh, you love nut jobs? Oh, can we talk to all of them?
So, a good joke is not necessarily required to make people laugh at them.
Don't give them any ideas.
Well, Albedo and Sucrose were delightful, but this was still an exhausting meal.
Sorry, man. What are nut jobs? You don't want to know.
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose.
Sorry, mate. I'm just...
The cooking pot. Is everything okay?
I'll let the guy in chat or the girl explain what a nut job is. Oh. Freaking pyro dude. Who is it? Benny. Oh, Benny.
You want me on your team?
No, I just need you for this. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
This was like me on camp. Literally, we burnt everything.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp.
Hello,
Has
new
he been in
viewer.
this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day.
Rip.
Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kale seems a little... depressed.
I
I noticed
wonder
she was in
why.
a low mood when everyone was talking.
It is totally plastic surgery on a PP. Mm-hmm, totally. Other people in chat, do not ruin this for her.
remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
I don't.
Oh, yeah! She's the one
I'm
who
not a
needs
good
your
person
help.
right now.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube.
That.
But
okay.
anyway, that can wait.
Wait, can someone make plastic surgery on their people to make it longer and bigger? I think they can.
As much as I'd like to
I mean,
make
they can chop
progress
it
in my
off.
research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
I mean, there is a thing as chopping off a peepee and attaching it to a woman when they want to transition. So, probably.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's meet
Can
at
I
the
see
alchemy
D-Luke?
crafting
I
bench
just
in the
wanna see
city.
D-Luke.
I've got some thinking to do in the meantime.
I just want to see D-Luke. That's
We're
like
back.
all I want. So, like, D-Luke and Kaya, they're my daddies.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
You are
Stop.
faking that laugh.
Please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
This is my mood right now. This is actually my mood. Right now.
That bad, huh?
Shut up.
Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Yes, say it again.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found
Is
you!
alright. Oh my god, it's Mummy Eula.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Oh, it's Mummy Eula.
Wow.
Okay, I'm taking her
You
out.
have really sharp eyes.
Mommy
That's an
Eula was
outrider
my-
for you.
Eula was literally my first main.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
You two are gay.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Goddamn. They aren't gay. Don't send Electra this clip.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Eula wasn't even in the manga. You shut your mouth.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Kale is like a child. She sounds like she's 12.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
Nari more like... Oh, don't... No, not while Elliot Gindi is still the voice actor, man.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
I see Amber's bisexual. I see them as gay. I'm
It's
kidding,
getting
I
late.
don't. I don't even
And
ship
we still
them.
have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right.
Good idea. Good idea. Good idea.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Of course. Let's get Venti.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Let's go interrogate Venti right now. Let's go and interrogate Venti. These guys are not built, so I'm adding Kazuha to this team. Oh, hello, my love. Where are you? Hello, lovely.
All right,
Oh, I've missed you.
let's head off.
Oh, look at this handsome man. Look at this boy. Oh. That is an event, I know it. I can feel it in my bones.
Time to go.
Oh, hello. Where's D-Luke?
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it! tone deaf bard, drinking as usual.
Dude, Venti is everywhere. He was literally in Lantern Rite. He was in the quest before. He is in every event right now.
Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
He looks drunk. He looks high like me. I honestly...
So,
I
what
really
do you make
like
of it?
Bennett, and I know this is very random. A lot of people like Bennett. I like Bennett. He's super useful.
Aren't
you can main him.
forgetting
He's
something?
actually a really good main.
It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
You can like, what's it? Mike, you know, Heyo. Bennett was Heyo's first main.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen.
I bet it's Valka.
Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location
alcoholic.
down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one.
Let's swap jobs then, Venti.
Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink?
Then I'm maining Bennett? Oh god. Stop simping for my cousin, please.
You know,
He's 12.
A favor for a favor.
Sure. Whatever you want, tone deaf bard. Sigh. Sigh. This game.
A flower that is not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news.
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Good, that's what I would have
Huh?
picked.
Really? Don't most people use... Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news.
Paimon, not the time.
Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
Good job.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest.
I am an overprotective cousin. That's what's wrong.
Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated
When
variety
Paimon
that doesn't
turns
occur
into
in
the god
nature.
thing.
But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in
She's
this
just
world
too
or not?
lazy to walk, isn't it?
Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Stop overthinking it.
Whoa,
I'm gonna
whoa,
die.
slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower
I think
created
so,
using
too.
alchemy? Would that be not of this world? Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our
Don't
search for
tell
the
me
truth
about
meaningless.
exams. I have an exam.
I'd
for that.
rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the windblume?
Oh, now that you mention it, the windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction.
Good job, Secret.
I've made a note. Okay, I better...
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to All right.
I'm being useful never true. If Annie and I fail over math exams, it's all Electro's fault. It is all Electro's fault. Oh, what does this do? Oh, I want that. No. Oh, I have an exam, but I want all of these. I have an exam, but I want all of these. I want these. God damn it. Okay, well. Good. We are skipping everything. I don't freaking care what the story is here. We're skipping everything and we're just taking the most random photos. Nothing matters to me right now other than just getting the important stuff.
Time to go.
Quitting this game. Oh, is this the beat map? Oh, this is the beat map. Okay, actually, no, I want to do this. This is fun. Oh, I already know. Alright, here's the best theme. In my opinion, it is...
There are leaves around.
What is the thing? ASD. Okay. God damn it. Oh god damn. Okay. It is hard. I didn't get the greatest on that, but performance. Oh, that's not what I want. Incredible how to skip it. This is how to skip it, guys. Tutorial on how to skip all of them. God damn it. Actually, I'll do this one the last. I'm doing all pros because I just want to have fun while getting it done quickly. What? I can't read chat at the same time. God damn it. I tried to read chat. Oh, this one's easy. This one's an easier map, thank god. I think Collie's was the hardest, because Collie's beat is like so funky. Incredible. I am just so freaking good at this game. I'm an Osu player. I play Osu. I love how this is all their official soundtracks. God damn it. Oh. God damn it. Doing that again. I learned from my mistakes. I'm like Tony Stark, but better. That's hard. I hope you guys have played this map and got perfect, because I didn't. Damn. My condolences for you playing Osu. I got into it like 2 years ago, and I play it for like, I don't know. I play it whenever Ace plays it. Because at that time it's like we just verse for the funsies. This is gonna be the hard part, I guess. God damn it. I will kill myself. That's Klee's theme. That's cute. God damn it. I thought it was over. I want to do that again, to be honest. Now play Muse Dash. Which one's that? Oh, wait. I wanna do Tonari. Lovely, so peaceful. And then it gets like super duper hard like what happened with Albedo. This theme is so good. I love his theme so much. It's such a shame he got like a terrible voice actor. Incredible. I know it's not done. Oh, never mind. It is done. Wow. Can't believe I'm wasting my time on this now. I just love this rhythm game. God damn it. He has such a good theme. God damn it. It's a short theme. Crying. It's a short theme. Actually, I kind of want to do that. I want to test it out. Oh, that fits so much better. That fits way better. Incredible. Wow. Which one have I not done? I'm gonna betray myself if I don't do good on this. Oh my god. I just want to go to bed, but I have to do the event. My god. I should have been gone to bed by now, but nope. Because I like this event, unfortunately. If only I didn't like it. I think I'm done with all of them. Yeah, I'm done with all of them. Okay, I've done the event I wanted to do. I'm actually gonna like stop streaming and just watch a YouTube video or something while I play this quest. But I don't want to because I'm live.
This scenery.
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Sucrose!
Sorry, Kazi.
Yeah. Nowhere to run. Yeah.
Okay, well.
Sucrose, we're here!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself. Ah, and Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done. Apparently, Tainari and Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us. Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answer.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not...
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
Exactly! You're the creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
Huh? You really?
Oh, but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the...
All right. I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she definitely counts.
Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident. And she can use her astrology to guide people.
Would Bennett count? Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
What's she thinking about?
I see.
Add him to the list. Finding hurt.
It will for me.
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this?
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
Is there anyone else?
Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their surveyor, and an exceptional pathfinder. He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
Cool! Another one for our list!
Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure!
Time to go. Tch.
Hi, Kale. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is...
Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff. Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie.
Oh yes,
you
let's
really
see Daddy
think
D.
so?
Luke.
Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a
second
rather
daddy of
popular
Mondstadt.
figure, but...
You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies all the time.
I can't help but agree with you there.
There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else we're missing?
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. For example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse, like Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave, like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable. She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's a tough cookie, huh?
In that case, I think Sino fits in this list.
True. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosard. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
I've also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie.
Alrighty, right here.
Wait, there's one more person.
Huh? You mean...
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loved.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's...
Well, who is it?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good-looking. Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windblume Festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no.
Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list.
Okay, so last of all, we have
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down so...
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books...
Maybe Kale. She read a lot...
Oh.
Do I count?
Of course you do. I'll put you on the list. I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Alright then, Klee may...
Well, that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the...
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up.
Okie dokie.
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering...
No problem. We can...
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Capable Kale and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Okay, I promise I'll help. Capable Kale. Yeah, I got this.
Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
Very adorable. Oh, my eyes. If this doesn't load, I'm actually just gonna quit Genshin. It's almost 1 in the morning, and I have an exam later today. I have 10 hours and 30 minutes until my exam. Absolutely incredible.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So, let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
How about lair?
No. You shouldn't be saying that. Dottores lair. Eh? I really thought I wouldn't have to deal. At least I got 2 of the characters with the best character design. In my personal opinion, Kale's character design and Sucrose are so good.
Please be quiet within the premises.
Here we are. Lisa's lair.
Oh no. That was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought she'd be with a boy, and I was like... Oh. Hey, guys. They're all in sync.
Sucrose. Kale. What are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they were Kale-ing on someone. At least that's as far as I know.
Oh. You know what? That deserves a clap.
please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh, so you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Kale and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away.
Answer right now. I
We're
need
just
go
here to
bed.
tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kale mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Kale, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
Incredible.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Kale, she'd never known happiness or youth, but things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Kale and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
That's sad.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes. We came out of concern for Kale. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as her teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship.
Well, that just breaks the
unaffected by
ship.
academic considerations.
That just broke every ship. No longer canon.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you describe fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable. By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kale into this happy family to be your elder sister.
That sucks.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Of course. Why am I not surprised? This is a waste of time. That was 20 minutes, and we still have, like, an extra hour to go. Good lord, please save me. Save my soul right now, before I jump off a building.
Guess we'll leave Kali and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Maybe we'll get lucky. Why are you here? I want to get out Kale. I want the family.
I'll ensure your safety.
No, you won't. You couldn't even ensure your own safety. You can't say anything.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Oh my god, finally, it's all three of them.
Nice! Just as we hoped! There's a load of people here.
Oh, I want you, Mika.
Huh?
I want the character
Even
Mika.
Lisa's here.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
We've been doing pretty well.
Tired.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Besties. Welcome back, animation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
We've met Mika already.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be freaking. You're so cute.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windblume. Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy
Yeah, I haven't
investigating a
even gotten a
prophecy.
date. Windblume is just Valentine's Day.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
Dude, I should have just asked my crush for Windblume.
Gosh, that all sounds quite
Husbands, they're
fascinating.
all minors.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
The minor. Where's Mika? Because he is also a minor.
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in
Minor.
yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
He's so
Okay,
adorable.
then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter.
They aren't my boyfriends,
Except I
but
forgot
they're
I'm not
cute.
really good at organizing
They're
my
my
thoughts.
cutie patooties. I
Oops.
will, like, cradle them in my
Oh,
arms.
there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench.
I'm a minor
so
too,
you can
exactly,
just
can't
write down
get
your
married.
thoughts when they come to you and drop them there.
I'm old enough to get married if I lived in the Philippines,
A meticulous and efficient plan.
I think.
Yep, that sounds like sucrose.
Maybe.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right?
Oh, yeah, Mona.
We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Okay, bye cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't
The
find
only
any
furry I
familiar
love.
faces, you can see really far from up at the top.
Dora is the only
Maybe we
furry I
can find
love.
people that way.
And Tainari, I guess.
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
There are 12-year-olds getting married, but not in this country, not where I live. And because it's my stream, we're following my country. Nope, we're following Australian customs now.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
Got it.
Where are we going now? What you got me doing, man? Oh, she's so cute. I love Sucrose. What are we looking for? Oh! Klee and Eula. Hallelujah.
It's our lucky day.
The child.
There are several people over there.
Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too.
Why is she here?
Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies the girl with the long scarf.
Kale, we were just talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kale. But you already knew that.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
The fact that Klee is a knight scares me, because she's 7 years old.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here is a Knight of Favonius except for Kale and me.
What? No, you are a Knight of Favonius.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous.
Wait, Klee is 7? Yes, Klee is 7. So
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yep. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Amber!
Sorry,
Good job, Amber.
At least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind
She
of
is young.
surprise? Tell me!
She's so
I'm
cute. I just want to
saved.
grab her and
Sucrose
cuddle
has given
her.
me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
Yay. I don't care.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though.
So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
I love her.
Thank
I'm not
you
gay,
so
but I
much,
love
Eula.
her. Don't clip that. If my friends see that on from school, they're gonna say I'm gay. They already think I'm gay.
Anytime.
They think I'm gay for Jinx.
There's no need to answer right away.
Which I would be,
We'll
but I'm
put a
not.
mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You
I
can
just wanna
count
go
on
to bed
us.
now.
But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with...
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with
Please.
you after we're done working through this prophecy.
the event.
Oh,
Please.
yeah.
I beg.
So, We'll be on our way for now.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Please, let me finish the event. Genshin Impact, be kind. Just let me finish the story, so I can go to sleep. The estimated time I was meant to sleep was 12:30.
Are you okay, Kali?
Stop!
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
I am going to quit this game.
So that means
Last
it
Genshin
was
stream,
obvious.
confirmed. I'm kidding. I'm now gonna become a Mad City gamer. All my streams from now on are just gonna be Mad City, and all my edits are just gonna be Mad City.
Whatever's
I'm
bothering
kidding.
you, you can talk to me about it if you want.
Actually, no.
I'm happy to help.
I'm becoming a Mad City gamer, and all my edits are gonna be from Trigun Stampede.
Thanks, Sucrose.
I'm kidding, but yeah.
Well,
If I were
the
to quit
truth
Genshin,
is,
that's what I'd be doing.
I don't really know how to act around Amber
Have
and
you
the others.
guys seen Vash from the Stampede? I will show you what Vash looks like. He is a handsome man. He is a handsome man. Have you seen Vash? He just looks like Tomo, but hotter. You are not... Wait, hang on. I have a better image. Wait. You cannot tell me this isn't one of the hottest people you've ever seen. God damn it. Look at this. I will actually edit this man if I end up watching this anime. But I'm probably not going to because he already has a love interest and I'm sad. But who cares?
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me.
That's lovely.
I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first
Stop.
time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized I'm no Amber, and I never will be. Looking back,
You basically
it
are
seems
a second
silly that I
Amber.
ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
It's called anxiety.
Aw, Kali. Don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I
She wants to vent, guys.
told you a bit about my past?
She wants to vent. Wah. Oh, they're gay. I'm kidding.
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But still, why did she have to go through all that?
Oh, I think this is the perfect time for Anime Shrimp to go read the manga.
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Incredible.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with.
The light is so
I certainly
bright,
do.
It's hurting my eyes.
All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself. Oh, I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
That is so cute.
Sucrose has stopped
so
talking,
cute.
but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Kali. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
I don't. I feel like you wasted my time.
Yeah. It helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time I get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume.
When did Genshin Impact turn to Depression Impact?
Your Tetra... what?
2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I can't wait for when the
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Give me the tomato.
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
I did tomato because I absolutely adore tomatoes.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together. Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
We're not what Kale needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different, who's never met her before.
I don't get it.
Depression
Is there a
Impact.
difference?
It is actually just Depression Impact.
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Kale needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Oh, can I just also add, by the time Amber's like an elderly woman, Klee would be like 15 years old. Like, no joke, because fun fact, Klee actually ages younger than, I mean, freaking slower than everyone else. So by the time, like, these two are, like, in their 60s, Klee's probably going to be in, like, her teenage years. Also, another thing, you were, manga. You're going to die before Klee turns 15. Because Klee ages so slow. Please, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my goodness gracious me. Hello. Hello, good looking boy. Okay, time for Kazuha. Kazuha's best, and
Time to go.
we stand him. At least I do. And if you dare try to take him away from me, I'll cry.
Time to go.
Star Snatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone we need here.
Help! Oh, I beg you, please don't let go!
Is that Timaeus? Oh, yep, we found 2 people.
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry and take a look.
Oh no. I know that face whenever I see it. It's Timaeus.
Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria and Mona?
They're gay.
What kind of mishmash ensemble is this?
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, Traveler.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you would have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
I know. I really am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
Rip.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Not gonna lie, I kind of miss Mona. You can take her. I don't
Well,
wanna.
so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back.
But you still came up here anyway?
Well, yes, I did, because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
True, I agree with Mona. I wouldn't give my crush flowers for my life.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong. I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windblume Festival's all about.
Okay, that
I
explains
don't
you.
wanna.
But
Bro.
why is Rosaria here?
Betrayed.
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way.
So that's why the scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
Are we done? Are we done?
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Huh?
I am literally Mbaku right now.
I see.
Mbaku
So
from
all we'll need to
Wakanda
do is
forever
find some
with Black
clues, make a
Panther.
note, and drop it off at the mailbox.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it. Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a
How does
personally
he
handwritten
know
letter.
us?
Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
Who is this mommy next to Mona? Oh, that's Rosario. How does he know us? We met him in previous quests. He's been in this game since the dawn of time.
You can be on your way now.
He's
We
been in
won't
this
keep
game
you
like
any
as long
longer.
as Scaramouche has.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Thank you.
Will
Please leave me
do.
alone. Let me go to bed.
This is all so embarrassing.
I hope it is for you, because it's tiring for me. Do you know what kind of suffering I've had to deal with your silly little games, good sir? No. I hope you perish the same way Razor's parents did. He has a girlfriend? Who would date him? Maybe his I have a theory. I think I know who it is. I think it's like, because, oh yeah, I know who it is. Okay, so can I just say, I think I know who it is because, okay, there was this old quest about like a year ago where Timaeus goes to Lyra and he meets a girl and they help on trying to create potions. And he talked about how she's really cute and pretty. What if that's her? I think I know who it is. I will TP to her right now because she is an NPC in the game the same way Timaeus is, and I will show you who it is. I think I know who it is, so I'm gonna TP there right the frick now. Even though it's 1:30 in the morning. If I finish at 2, I'm never playing Genshin for the next week. I'm just gonna get Ace to do my dailies. And I'm playing Mad City forever. I literally have 2 tests this week. I have one today, which because it's Monday now, and I have one tomorrow, and it's the complex familiar, which is literally just all the B and A questions, or aka the 70 and 90% questions. canon that Kirishima has two mothers? Wow. Anyway, I show you Timaeus' girl that I think he has a crush on. This is who I think it is. I don't necessarily know if it is her, but this is who I think it is. Where the heck is her shop? I know she has a shop here.
Time to go.
Did they update the map? They did not. They would never update Genshin Impact. No one updates Genshin Impact without figuring out. Found her. This one. This is the girl. This one. I theorize it's her. If it's not her, then I'm a freaking idiot. But Kazuha, don't look at her like that. Don't. No, we're getting her calling. Okay. It's this girl. Anyway. 2 tests? Lucky? I went through a ton of tests earlier. Okay, I'll explain to you. Last week I had a legal test, which was testing my law studies. And today I have... Oh my god, I have my science assessment. I have my science assessment due today. I have a legal... not legal. I have a math exam today. And then I have my other math exam tomorrow. And then on Wednesday I have... And then on Wednesday I have a German test. Okay. And now we're leaving. Oh my god. I'm literally just submitting. Oh my god, I'm actually just not in the mood.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yep.
No.
We managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Rip.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive.
You know that funny splinter? I once got a splinter on my finger. And well, not my finger, in my nail. And it was so far down that they actually had to, like, dig the skin in and they had to put a metal into my nail and scoop it out.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're
Good
definitely
idea,
your
get me
master student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Stop.
Wait.
I hope you're getting
Actually,
embarrassed.
there's one thing that still needs taken care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you want to get dinner? Your treat.
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't...
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Let's look at this outfit. Looking at the outfit. Button, coat, that, and that hair. Alright, she is either from, no, she can't be from Shiznaya. She is from Fontaine.
Sounds like a plan.
She's from Fontaine. That lady on the left, Fontaine. I analyzed her clothing. Fontaine. If she's not from Fontaine, she's from Shiznaya. Ain't no way anyone from Natland looks like that.
Paimon will have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one. Hey, Paimon's really hungry! And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you, too.
Very
it's not
cute.
like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
What did I just read? I feel like a third wheel, blah blah blah. No. Yum yum.
Ooh, Paimon is super full.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Sims.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now.
Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
That's mean.
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
This is so busy.
Enjoying the scenery?
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I know what those shoes look like.
Are you here for
I
some food
know
as well?
what those toes look like.
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here. I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
What kind of good...
Behold!
What is...
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map, and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
Seriously, one day he will suddenly come to realize him. I know, right? He's been in every event this whole year, I swear.
Then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy.
I want to see D-Luke right now.
Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Oh, you're starting that up again?
Oh, I know what that is. I wasn't
sure
there for
am.
it, though.
Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you.
Thanks, Venti. We love you.
Anyway, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Venti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't
Venti's
help but
scary.
be jealous.
I am yawning. Anyway, I think Venti, in my opinion, is the scariest Archon out of all of them.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh?
Fontaine.
Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet.
No, maybe not from Fontaine. Maybe Shishnaya.
Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land.
It must be...
Mind if I buy you a drink?
She has to be Shishnaya. Look at that hat. That's Shishnaya.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I
This
was
is
on my way to go
Shishnaya.
shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre
Why does she look
prophecy?
like that? Because she's from Russia.
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is?
I don't trust those eyes of yours, good missy. Look at them, and look at your outfit. You are screaming Snezhnaya, and you know what Snezhnaya screams? The Harbingers. You know what the Harbinger screams? The Saritsa. You want to know what that screams? The end of the world.
Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation.
Her eyes are really pretty,
That's
though.
what I'm
No.
interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
She doesn't look like Russian. Let me get up a Snezhnayan outfit right now. Snezhnaya NPC. You're telling me she doesn't look Russian? Give me a second. Give me a hot darn diddly, god darn diddly, midly, kidly second. You're telling me she just doesn't look like this? You are saying to me right now that she doesn't have this outfit style? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Because if that is what you are thinking, then you are so mistaken. Look at that.
It
look
certainly
at that.
lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
No, do you see what I am looking at right now? She is Shishnyan.
We think so too.
I don't. I think I want to cry and go to bed. And never play Genshin Impact ever again.
So, about the prophecy. Thank you. You're
No.
very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you.
She's not
I'll leave it to
Cheyenne.
you
I
then.
don't like her.
Hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
You are, I don't like you. You are Shnishnayan. Look at that.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown...
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends.
Oh, there's Rosario.
I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss.
Yep, she's Shnishnayan. Knew it. Shnishnayan. This game makes me want to end my life. I'm kidding, I love this game. If only I could just pause time. Because all this information is spilling my bucket and I'm gonna fail my exam tomorrow. I'm kidding. I'm going to pass because my mother said if I believe in positive thoughts, then I will
Let's
pass.
go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench.
Hello, friends. My
Hey,
goodness.
we're here! Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Please, I don't want to read them any.
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet.
I don't want to read any of them. My god, I actually have to read them. Oh, Kazuya, what have we done to deserve this?
Hey, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, great timing.
Nice work.
Well,
Oh, what? Oh, incredible. Oh, it's not that long. Oh, wait. I am going to cry. After our conversation the other day, I went over the prophecies of a flower that is not of this world. Sounds like a logical paradox. Think about it. If a flower is not of this world, its existence cannot be perceived. However, if it can be perceived, it will not fit the description of the prophecy. As such, my view is that the riddle's answer doesn't have to be real plant. However, I must also note with all due respect that the person who came up with this riddle may not know all plants in this world, and I dare say that no one could make such a claim. From this perspective, you could even think of some rare plants as a potential candidate for this answer. Attached is a list of rare plants. I've added a short of and I hope you find your answer within them. Best wishes to you, Tainari. Love you, Tainari. Who's next? Albedo. Oh, thank God your letter's short. A flower is not as well. It doesn't sound like any existing species or something created through specialized cultivation techniques. With that note, I believe we should think out of the box. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I have now reached a conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on an answer that at the moment of me writing this letter, so I won't be revealing my own conclusion right now. We can discuss it in detail when we meet, and I hope everyone else will bring their respective answers to. I'll see you then, Albedo. Incredible. Oh, Sucrose. Oh, Sucrose, why? It feels strange to insert a letter into the mailbox that I made myself, but I did find my answer. At first I thought that the flower created using alchemy constitute one that is not of this world according to the prophecy. But after giving it some more thought, I realized that instead of creating an actual plant, a flower share mechanism made of alchemical products might fit the description better. So I wrote in my conclusion, a clock in the shape of a flower. The long passage of time brushes past the timepiece, leaving fluttering petals in its wake. The elapsing years stir up the leaves, pushing the needle of time forward. Sucrose. Okay, we've done Sucrose. Read other letters. Okay, we'll do this one. Mona's letter. Oh, you have a short letter. I love you, Mona. No one can come in and say that they will never get lost, but as their wish to guide others no waver, they will become as the traveler waves eternally. I didn't perform any divination before writing this letter, but I have a feeling that I will witness the truth behind the prophecy together with you all. So if you need me, just call me at my place. I'll be there, Mona. While watching this, I love how Andy is working her head off for this story. Meanwhile, I'm just living my life. I'm so glad you are living your life. I'm totally not envious of you. Bennett, I hate you for having such a long letter. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Before you came with me in this prophecy, it never even crossed my mind that I could be a part of this. Well, as you all know, I'm probably the last person you'd think of when it comes to guiding others. I still have a long way to go, and I'm still trying to figure out how to peacefully coexist with everything in this world. But if you're asking me about who can be of help, my friend Fischl and her friend Mona, the astrologers, are both very knowledgeable and brave. I'd say they're probably the best ones you're looking for. And that's my answer, wishing you all good luck, Bennett. Amber. Oh my god, Amber, what is wrong with you? Guide is too grand a title for me, but I'd love to be everyone's friend. It's something that I'm good at, and I'm an attentive listener. So do let me know when you feel lost. To use an analogy, I'm like a torch out in the wild that will illuminate everyone's path. So long as it continues to burn bright, everything written below is not meant for Collie. Dear Collie, if you're reading this, please turn away. I've been worried about Collie lately. She's recovered from the illness, but she still doesn't look that cheerful. It feels like she still has things she can't let go of. Allow me to write down my wishes here. I hope that Collie can uncover the secret behind the prophecy and find her happenings. Wherever she is and whoever she becomes, I'll always be her friend no matter what. We're not the savior and the saved, but simply good friends, Amber. Mika! Oh my god. People here are just insane. I hope this letter finds you all well. I didn't expect to be asked such a question, which caused quite a headache at first. I only know how to guide people in the geological sense, but on the journey of life, I'm still the lost kid who needs guidance of others. But upon seeing your question, I immediately knew what I can help with. I tried drawing a map showing vegetation distribution for Miss Tinari and Miss Collie, as well as a dragon spotting calendar for Mr. Sino. Both are attached below. In the next few days, I will need to patrol with Captain and draw maps for Miss Lisa, so I can only support you with my well wishes. My apologies, please forgive me. I hope the map and the blah blah blah. Mika. We love you, Mika. Ugh. I'm actually gonna cry. Thank you, Sino, for keeping my sanity. You are correct to assume that I seldom lie. This has to do with my upbringing as a desert dweller who has been living within the academia since my childhood. My unusual identity makes it hard for others to trust me, and would have been harder still if I was not honest. As a result, I learned to talk less and speak no more than what is necessary. Uncovering the secret behind the prophecy may come with its perils. If you need someone who would never lie, I can join you, Simon. These people are actually insane. And it's almost 2 in the morning. I must make one thing clear first. I am not someone who would never lie. After hearing your question, I thought about many things in the past in the earnest and recalled many occasions upon which I had lied. I often make up excuses to avoid quiet practice. I also tell white lies too, sometimes to make myself happy and other times to allow myself to give up on some struggles. The nicest lie I ever came up with is the one I told Varka, that I didn't want to stay in Mondstadt. Varka responded with another lie, and that was his advice to me. Your current abilities are not suited to life beyond Mondstadt's borders. I can't be the answer to this question, but I can suggest that you consider what never lying actually means. Does it mean to never deceive or to never lie with ill intent? It's a pity that I'm not the one you're looking for, but I believe that someone who meets the requirements will turn out good. Good luck, Rosaria. Wow, Razor. Oh, I love you, Razor, so much. Razor's my favorite character in this whole quest. I asked my teacher Lisa to write this letter. It's much better than the ones I wrote. Many thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. Come to me when you need me. I will always be there for you, Razor. We love you. I love you, Razor. Thank you for curing my sanity. Finally, the last one. I love you, Lisa. Legends were created by humans. In that sense, no legend endures forever, and all stories must end in regret someday. But as long as a good story lives in people's hearts, it does in some way live on forever. That's the conclusion I've come after years of reading anyways. Best of luck, little cuties, Lisa. Clee. Mom. Oh, thank you, Clee. I love you. Mom writes travel guides, but she did have friends who wrote fairy tales, so Clee's heard that a story its author spends their whole life writing will always be a good one, Clee. Collie. I think a legend that never ends should be a story filled with hopes and dreams. It works like a baton that's passed on from one person to the next, offering someone meaningful to everyone that it touches. I was once greatly encouraged by such stories, so I think I'll be going with this answer, Colin. Are we done? Can't believe I actually read all of that. It took 10 minutes.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flag.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guy. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Saito. Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guy.
As for one who would never lie, Rosario removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
Of course he did.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
No, she can't.
Let's all share our
My mom's got the brain of like a nut. Of a peanut.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, he had his letter.
Oh, Timaeus! What brings you here?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Huh? This is not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you...
Of course. Do you still remember the time I
knew it.
Collaborated with a certain
I knew it. Oh, you. Ooh, I should be hired at Game Theory.
Well, based...
Wait! So Ying-ar is the girl from Liyue that Sucrose mentioned earlier?
Oh my god, guess who was right? It was me. At least I got something right. I am a genius.
We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the whole time?
No. I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never...
So, at Star Snatch Cliff...
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying-ar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but, which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying-ar's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh,
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Well, yes. I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech.
Thank you, Timmy.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie. Great! Let's keep...
I'm so tired. It's almost 2 in the morning. I'm not
Okay,
in the
Paimon
mood.
will do the honors. We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too.
The flower, the guide, the legend.
All right. We also
Please, the
have
legend.
That's me!
That is so cute. Brother and sister
Clee
moment.
here. This all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there? Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Well, we already know where it is.
I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Actually, I'm a little worried. I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy, once we've figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait.
Oh, we know something about that.
What?
Oh yeah, we're just super smart.
Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
This is it. We're off.
Get me out of this freaking quest right now. I've had enough. I want to go to bed. I have an exam. I am losing my mind. God, oh dearie me. I have everyone in this quest except for the Sumeru boys and Albedo and Cleburne. I am so freaking tired, and the amount of time I've wasted doing this instead of getting some beauty sleep
Time to go.
is incredible. You know how much time?
According
2
to
hours.
the map,
2
it
hours.
should be somewhere around here.
Found it.
Let me take a...
I'm not in the mood. Oh, isn't this where we met up with like Venti and them?
Aww. I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern of Utmost Joy actually looks like, right? Maybe we've overlooked something?
Probably.
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Paimon's reading too. But there's nothing above us. Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but...
Cutscene? Cutscene?
Look! Look! The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Here.
Yeah, this man doesn't have a glider. Dude.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Oh my god, if I had to fly like this, I'd actually get seasick. Imagine if it's just Alice again.
How did this little island get up here in this...
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Oh, good thinking, Huh. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
There seems to be something on the back of this... Take your seat. present your answer, well, as far as instructions.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats.
Uh-huh. I don't care. Please, just get me out of the game.
All our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
How is everything, Albedo?
Are you done?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or but I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you...
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like... Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers.
That sounds...
I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That...
Mona, is there something wrong?
Oh, are you hungry?
Thank you for offering While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my... There's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here.
That makes me
But
scared.
if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with...
What do you mean, Mona?
Never mind.
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona.
I'm freaking scared now. Turning the lights on. Don't ever mention someone staring at me ever again. I get...
I'll just...
Yes. Let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
I'm fucking scared now.
Come on, join us, Mona.
I want a happy
All right.
cutscene.
Okay. Then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world...
You can do it, Sucrose.
A clock.
Then I would fetch a tetratanic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part...
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is... that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
All right. It's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talent, I'd like to thank everyone, too.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just lit up! Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing!
Huh? But...
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, all right.
Ah.
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
Oh god.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
A boss fight with a woman.
We meet again, traveler.
She's from Snezhnaya.
You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter!
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh?
I knew what she was about.
That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Bruh.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
What is Alice
Hello?
doing here?
On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
It is Alice.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, it's Alice. I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here.
Of course,
well,
it's Alice
then,
again.
My warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up.
Oh my god.
You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
I don't care.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you...
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lamp.
Okay, cutscene. And then I'm going to bed. Because it's 2 in the morning.
Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name
sleep.
suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left.
Oh, it's Albedo. This is the primordial one.
But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
That's the primordial one.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
Oh, this is Mona's thing. Mona's person.
My dear sisters, We mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship.
And then that's Alice. That's crazy.
Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
That's cute. Now let me go to bed.
Ah, so this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
Of course, this guy's literally the son of one of them. And his
A
auntie's
flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhindaughter, also known as Gold. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak.
Oh, right. I remember that.
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Sometimes I forget. Shut up. Sometimes I forget I named Skirmish Kaito.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world and that they would all
Women
know
power
each
was
other?
right.
The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works.
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in...
It's also one of my favorite stories. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may
Andy's
sound
getting
hard to
more tired.
believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again. Regardless of how many years have passed, or how far the distance may be, as long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all.
Bye, Mom. Todoko says bye, too.
That is so
Goodbye,
cute.
darling. And farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's windblume again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day, many, many years ago, that Jay tied the knot. Ah, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please...
Can I please leave this game now?
Whoa! Ah! Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Are we done? Are we done? It's been 3 hours. You can't do this to me. I have an exam.
Oh.
Me win everything. Me win life.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, you know, let it out.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay. Sure thing.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
It's nothing, really. It's just... Well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't actually expect the Supreme Blessing to be real, but...
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windblume Festival's special ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either.
Why are these people
I
sad?
just feel
I thought
like
they got the happy ending.
This whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
But
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yingar, right?
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Oh.
Huh? Miss Yingar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar?
Of course.
I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar, but how did you... I mean,
Are you so happy just to see me?
of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't, sorry, I don't know what to say.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time.
God damn it.
You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Wow.
Should we go see how they're doing?
No, I think we should
Well, I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can we, like, please end it now? It's 12:15.
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a...
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too, since we are so alike. You probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once. All with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life.
Look at her go.
It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay, I'll try my best.
They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
I nearly forgot.
This texture.
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them. They're super sweet. I'm also submitting them as my windblooms for this year.
Thank you.
Kale, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies.
I'm going to kill
So I've
myself
prepared
with
some
how
study
long this
materials
is
for you at
carrying over.
Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right. I almost...
Oh, really?
Of course.
I'm actually just spamming at this point. I don't care.
Huh? What?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, and now it flew away.
Great, I have
Well,
it now.
Luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it, and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
I'm so done.
Master Trainari! Saito!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that
Incredible.
matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you. Saino wanted you to have one for yourself.
Oh, thank
If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Can you believe this guy? Huh.
Wait! I've got something to give you, too.
I'm done. I'm done.
Kali has a gift for
It
us?
feels like Christmas.
Yeah! I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the.
Nice.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber. During Windblume, Mondstadters offer
actually had
flowers to the
enough.
people most important to them. You three are family to me.
But Tainari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
No, you guys are
I
boyfriends.
agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the traveler.
Whoa, are these really for us?
So, one of them. Both Padisaras and Sumeru roses are my windblooms. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for.
I'm gonna start stabbing
those who-
stuff if this thing doesn't
I
end.
wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so. Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there? Huh? Doesn't it look just like your...
Okay, are we done? Are we done? Oh, epic. We're done? Alright, I'm leaving. Good night, guys.